The government says that this extension of the state of emergency is about fighting crime. I don't believe it. And neither do many citizens who are watching what is unfolding in this country.
Patriotic Front political leader Mickela Panday issued her statement the day before a motion is scheduled for debate in the House of Representatives for a second 3-month extension of the state of emergency that took effect in March.
Look at the timeline. On May 27th, citizens protested outside the DPP's office. That very same day, the government announced 15 no protest zones. Then nurses became more vocal, workers became more vocal, unions became more vocal. Citizens began demanding answers.
A recent legal notice under the emergency powers regulations states that a person who is participating in a public protest or demonstration shall not be at or within 500 meters of the premises and curtilage of locations which include the Parliament, the Office of the President, the Office of the Prime Minister, the Diplomatic Center, the Office of the Attorney General, the Finance Ministry, the Defense Ministry, the Homeland Security Ministry, the Police Headquarters, the DPP's office, and the nation's 2 international airports. And Ms. Panday offered a direct response to Public Utilities Minister Barry Patriotic, who said in a statement that it is an issue of, quote, hatred for the UNC, racism and prejudice, entities working in the shadows with the PNM to disrupt the nation through the guise of protest. All of this is an effort to gain political currency. The playbook has not changed for the PNM and their proxies, end quote. The Public Utilities Minister said, however, that the UNC has learnt and will not be intimidated.
Now that this government sits in office, suddenly criticism is hatred. Suddenly protest is intimidation. Suddenly the people are the problem. Well, I have news for this government. The people are not the problem. The people are the employers. The government works for the people, not the other way around.
The first 3-month extension of the SoE that began in March ends on June 17th at midnight.
The government says this is about crime. Well, let me ask you a simple question. Do you feel safer? Has crime been defeated? Has fear disappeared from our communities? Because if this state of emergency is working, why do you need another 3 months? And if it isn't working, why should the people of this country surrender another 3 months of their freedoms?
In a statement on Sunday, the Attorney General's office said that at a meeting of the National Security Council on the evening of Friday, 5th June 2026, the Prime Minister and members of the Council received and reviewed reports on the states of emergency implemented between December 2024 and May 2026. The state of emergency in December 2024 occurred before the UNC and its coalition of interests defeated the PNM in the 2025 general election. The AG's office said, quote, reports highlighted analyses and data sets related to significant local and international threats to state security. The reports revealed that all 3 SOEs were associated with meaningful disruptions in all categories of data sets reviewed and analyzed, end quote. The AG's office added that after examining the reports and advice from members of the NSC, the Prime Minister has decided that the government will go to Parliament on Wednesday, June 10th, to request an extension of the state of emergency for a further 3 months.
This government may have the numbers in Parliament, but the people still have a voice. And that voice is more powerful than any parliamentary majority.
A second 3-month extension of the SoE can be approved via the government's majority in the House of Representatives. Jewel Brown, TV6 News.